Hey guys, Yosh here. Welcome back to another video and welcome back to another episode of Ask Charlie. So today we have about, well, there's a majority of questions here, but there's also two more questions I've got to answer here as well because you see, recently I was going to do the Q&A series on my Charlie Dim channel, but that got cancelled, so we're dragging those questions onto this Ask Charlie episode. So, yeah, now, this wouldn't mean that you guys can send 6 questions. I'm just answering 6 questions from Willow just because, well, these were meant to be answered in the Q&A video by my Charlie Dim channel, but I had to cancel it due to a shortage of comments. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? So we'll start with these questions first, and I'll go to the questions that are for the last episode. So there's 3 questions from Willow, and first 3 say what was your highlight from going to Butlins? Well, my highlight, I don't know, to be honest. Probably when my brother teach me how to go really fast down the water slides by basically like you put your feet on the underwater slide. You put your feet down the water slide. Then you have your knees up, and then you go so fast when doing that. I learnt that, and oh my god, it was such a fun highlight because I went to Butlins in Bognor Regis, never really learnt that, so I always got down really slow. But then I learnt that in Minehead, and I actually I can actually make myself go fast down the water slide. So yeah, that was a big highlight for me. Or maybe when I saw Justin Fletcher, I thought that was a big highlight as well. Seeing an actual celebrity in real life for the first time, yeah. I mean, true that I saw Andrew Livman and that other person that played LP characters. You know, one that played Izzy Moonbow. Yeah, I saw her at PonyCon with Andrew Livman. But I'd say seeing Justin Fletcher was my highlight. So yeah. And 2, what are your top 3 favourite places to eat? Oh, I don't know. Quite a lot actually. Pizza Hut, McDonald's, and Prezzo. Those would be my places that are my top 3 favourite places to eat. Let me know your top 3 favourites if you can. And 3, if you could bring back one TV channel back, what would it be and why? TV channel. I can't think of any channels that got taken off of the air other than Challenge Plus One. So I can't really think of any other than that. So if I had to answer your question, it would be Challenge Plus One. So yeah. But I would say that challenge, could make the channel a bit better with the programs that air, since they had the same ones over and over again. But yeah, I'd say Challenge Plus One. That's all I can really think of that got taken off air. But if I think of more, I'll answer that question again in the next episode, if you ask me. But I probably won't. I think that's all I can really think of. And next we have 3 questions from American 2004. And he says, 1, what got you into making game videos? Well, the thing that got me into making game videos was, you see, back in my childhood, I used to do them a lot. And they weren't really put on YouTube, they weren't, because back then I didn't really know how to make a YouTube channel, and I wasn't really allowed to, because I was so young. So yeah, and it's the fact that I saw other YouTubers doing gaming videos as well, and I thought the idea was really, really funny and cool, so I just decided to do it myself. So I got inspired by a few YouTubers as doing it, and yeah, just, it was a fun idea really, so that's why I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. So yeah. And 2, favourite gaming video from your channel? I don't know. Maybe the one where where Spyro literally said "Cool Flash did it again." There was a Spyro gameplay you made that I thought was really entertaining. It was the one that featured that "Cool Flash did it again" thing. Yeah, I think that was my favourite one out of all of them. And 2, favourite episode from the Fluttershy DVD? For me, probably Flutter Brutter. Mainly because, well, I know Sephiroth is a bit of a dumbass, but I still thought he was a really funny character, and there was just something about the episode that I found really entertaining. So, for me, it's Flutter Brutter. I mean, it was a close call between Flutter Brutter and Buckball Season, since Buckball Season was the very first MLP episode I ever watched from the series. Even though it's a season 6 episode, but that was literally the first time I ever watched MLP. That was the first episode I even looked at, because I found it on YouTube. So yeah, now we're going to go to the Ask Charlie questions now. So yeah, let's get back into it. So back again with Willow, as he's got 3 more questions. And he says, 1, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear, well, I don't know. Probably outdoor heights or spiders. I can't stand, I can't really stand huge big spiders that just like move. I can't really stand them. So for me it's spiders. for that question. 2, what's your favourite 2 burp segment? I don't know. There's a lot of funny scenes I can think of from Harry's 2 burp. Honestly, there's a lot. There's a scene from The Colour of Money that he featured where basically it kept showing Chris Tamp walking off, and then he showed Chris Tamp walking into the outside the studio, and then he gets some food from the dishwasher that was wrapped in tin foil. Oh my god, it's funny. So yeah, I'd say that, to be honest. I'd say it's that. I mean, there are loads of them I do like, but I think that beats them all. And 3, how many celebrities have you met? About 3. I've met 3 celebrities, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, there was 2 I saw from PonyCon, and there was 1 I saw in Butlins. So for that question, it's 3. And next we have 3 questions from JSAB fan 257, and it says 1. What camera did you use from 2015-2016? I used the Samsung camera. It was like a I don't know. It was a Samsung camera that had really loud quality. I forget what it's called really, but yeah, because back then when I filmed with my videos, I didn't really pay attention to what I was using. But all I can say is that it was a Samsung camera that I did use back then. So yeah, it had really nice audio, but it didn't have the best quality though. 2, what's your opinion on the Xbox Kinect? I don't really know much about it, so for that question, pass. I don't really know much about that console, but I may look into it. And 3, what's your favourite Disney movie? The Aristocats. It has to be The Aristocats for me. I don't know, there's just something about it that I found really, really entertaining. So for me, The Aristocats is my number 1 favourite movie. But I like loads of Disney films, honestly. A lot of them I do really, really like, but I think that one's indeed my all-time favourite. I mean, now that Disney owns 20th Century Fox, if Alvin and Chipmunks, is owned by Disney as well, that could be my favourite, you never know. But for my favourite Disney official, I think The Aristocats. And next we have 3 questions from, oh god, A. Smith, the parody maker. And he says, 1, what's your favourite Pixar film? So as you guys saw, I answered my favourite Disney film. Now my favourite Pixar film. I don't know, I like loads of Disney Pixar films. So, probably The Incredibles. I think there's just something about that I really, really liked and found entertaining, so I could probably say The Incredibles for that question. So, yeah. 2, what's your favourite DreamWorks film? My favourite DreamWorks film? I don't know, I like there's quite a few I do like. Probably How to Train a Dragon, if that's from DreamWorks. Yeah, that film's quite good. Madagascar 3 is quite good. I don't know if Chicken Run's owned by DreamWorks or not. I knew it was owned by 20th Century Fox and Pathé and Aardman, but I wasn't sure if it was DreamWorks. Yeah, I like so many DreamWorks films, but I think I'll probably say How to Train a Dragon if that's owned by it. I'm pretty sure it is. But if not, then it would be Madagascar 3. And 3, what's your favourite Blue Sky film? Favourite Blue Sky film? I don't really know much of them, but there is one that I can... There's a few I can think of, which are Robots, Ice Age and Rio. To me, it's Rio. Although I used to find Rio pretty sad for a film, but I do think it's quite a good film. So, I'll probably say Rio as my favourite Blue Sky film. It's a shame they got taken down, honestly. I wish they made more films. And this person sent me 4 questions, but I'm only going to answer 3 because that's the rule. You've got to send me 3 questions. Although I answered 3 questions from Willow, but that was because I had to drag those questions to here instead of answering them and Ask Charlie. Alright. So, he says... Actually, hold on a minute. Sorry guys, I was about to do a DP opening and closing. There's a bit of the closing was about to appear, so I'm just going to, pause down a second. Alright, so 3 questions from South Park from 2006. There. And he says, 1, what's your thoughts on the classic Bodybuilder series? It's great, honestly, it's great. It's definitely a great series. It's my childhood and all that. Yeah, I definitely prefer it over the reboot. Yeah, so it's great. I'd say it's a great series. Honestly, definitely great. 2, what's your favourite video game? My favourite video game... Well, I've had that question loads of times. So it's between Mario Kart Wii and Mario Galaxy 2. I'd say Mario Galaxy 2 is my favourite video game of all time. I mean, now you think of it, I have got Spyro Trilogy that I also quite like as well. But I think Mario Galaxy 2 just about beats most of them. I should do more gameplays of it, shouldn't I? I really should. This might be my favourite game. And yeah, there was a question that says, what's your favourite DreamWorks movie, which I already answered from A. Smith, so I'll skip it and go to this other question that was sent as a bonus, which says, what are your thoughts on Family Guy? Meh. I'll say it's just meh to me. Not really my favourite kind of film. No, not film, series. It's not really my kind of thing. I prefer The Simpsons over it. I mean, just some of the edgy jokes in there are just a bit corny. So I just say, you know, Simpsons is a lot better to me, and Family Guy isn't really my kind of thing. But I respect your opinion if you do like it, but to me it's just meh. And next up we have 3 questions from Noah Stanley. And he says, 1, when did CBeebies go downhill? When did they go downhill? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't really say CBeebies went downhill, because they still, you know, air some good shows on there. But there's just some shows in there that I really don't like Bluey, Hey Duggee, Go Jetters, some shows. Yeah, there's some shows that, you know, CBeebies started airing that I really didn't like. But there are some shows that still that I thought are quite good, like Dip Dap, In the Night Garden. Heck, even the Piavik reboot was actually quite good for a new show. Honestly, I thought that was quite good. I think they still had Charlie and Lola. Sometimes they choose not to air it. Yeah, that's a good show. But I wouldn't say CBeebies went downhill, but still. And the second question says, should ITV Night Screen come back? I don't really know what ITV Night Screen is, but I did hear some people talking about it. To me, I don't know about that question. I don't really know what the ITV Night Screen is, but if you guys know what it is, let me know, and I'll try and see if I can re-answer the question in the next episode. And 3, what's your opinion on the Shameless what's your opinion on a Shameless Channel 4 show? I've never really heard of it. I don't know what it is. So that question is passed. And last of all, we have one question from White Chicky Chicken. I think that's Dana, aka the copycat. But I'll answer the question. It says, what are your thoughts on Kikariko? Kikariko? I don't know what that says. I don't really know for that question. I've never really heard of it. I don't know what the hell that says. So that's a pass on that. So yeah, that's it for this episode of Ask Charlie. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any like things you want to ask me that, you know, apply for this, you know, apply for rules about what you can send me and Ask Charlie, contact me on Discord or Twitter if you can. But I will say this though, make sure to only send me 3 questions, not more than 3. You can send me less than 3 if you want, but it has to be 3 questions or less. No more than 3. Alright? So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.